Hey, welcome to Questions Just Asked. This is just one of three broadcasts we do each week. We have a Wednesday Bible study, and it comes from Sun City. It's an hour-long Bible study usually. Today was only about 50 minutes. And then that's on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. And then we also broadcast a little devotional to start the week on Monday mornings. It's called Chaplain's Moment, Doctor's Visit. So, hey, hook on to us. Let us know you're watching. Let us know out there, and I would really appreciate it. Here we are, Questions Just Asked. What we're doing lately, we're answering questions that Jesus asked. Last week we looked at who said I am. You have to decide, is Jesus a liar, a lunatic, or you can't say he's just a good person because he's either Lord or he's not a good person. He's a liar or crazy. You wouldn't call any crazy person a good person. So this week he asked a question right behind it. Let me read it for you. It comes from Matthew 16. This is what he says right behind. This is what it says in Matthew, beginning with verse 24. Then Jesus told his disciples, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. For what will it profit a man if he gain the whole world and forfeits his soul? What shall a man give in return for his soul? For the Son of Man is going to come with his angels in the glory of his Father, and then he will repay each," that's turn the page, "person according to what he has done. Truly I say to you, there are some here standing here who will not taste death until they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom." So Jesus asked the next question. So if he's Lord, does it gain a whole world? If he gain, what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? So Jesus is saying there's a difference between what is real in this earth, what we live, and the spiritual world. He's dividing them. What good does it do you to gain the whole world? What is it good to have everything you can? What is it good to be a millionaire, to win the lottery, and you lose your own soul? Question. And give in return for his soul. So then, obviously, the question is, well, you don't want to lose your soul, so what do you give? He says, you got to give it all. You got to lose your life in order to find it. You got to lose your life in order to find it. Because he's coming back one day, and we will have to repay what's been given to us. Wow, these are tough words. These are tough questions. What does it gain the whole man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Not a thing. In fact, he's in the negative. He's not really gained the whole world. And he said it earlier. You want to find your life? You got to be willing to lose it. Are you willing to lose it? You willing to lose all the physical things in order to gain the soul? I sure hope so. It's not easy sometimes. It's hard. You know, it's easy to sit here and say yes, but, you know, I was teaching from the Sun City Bible study this morning and realizing that the apostles had to give it all up. Here, James and John were fishermen. Peter and Andrew were fishermen. They had a livelihood. Probably James and John had a decent livelihood because their mother was pretty wealthy. They probably had a good fishing gig. Gave it up, walked away. James ends up getting killed, one of the first apostles killed for Jesus. And John, he dies after being on an island in Patmos, and they say boiled in oil and miraculously survived. Wow. Give it up. We don't understand. That is in the year 2024. We don't understand. You find a few maybe gave up something to become a missionary, gave up something to become a pastor. But I mean, give it all up to follow Jesus. It's not easy. But then again, if he calls for it, if you're willing to rescue your soul from the pits of hell by losing your life. And it's not just physical possessions. It's what you read. It's what you do. It's what you watch. Are you willing to give that up? I see people that don't even want to follow that Jesus on that level. So it's a tough question to ask. You got to answer that question. You personally have to answer that question. What can you give in exchange for your life? Your life. That's what it is. So, hey, I hope you enjoyed today's question. I didn't really enjoy today's question when I studied it. It's tough questions. It goes deep into the heart. But that's okay. Next week, we're going to be looking at what do you want me to do for you? Matthew 20:32. What do you want me to do for you? That's a great question. I can't wait to get to that one. I'll see you next week.